Football View, the beautiful game.
Thanks for joining me, Coach. Good morning, and thanks for joining me.
Good morning.
Yeah, to kickstart the interview, I'm going to make it very, very brief because I know you are very, very busy, so I'm not going to waste too much of the time. So let's just get a brief knowledge of you and how your coaching career began.
Okay, thank you. My name is Kobby Mensah. I'm a former player. I played second year as Arcus in the Premiership, and again, I think I played for Starlet 99 with the likes of Derek Watson, Michael Essien, Dombo T, Stephen O'Drew, Melado, Banahene. Those are the squad. It was we went to the World Cup at New Zealand, but unfortunately, I couldn't go to the World Cup because of knee injury, a very serious knee injury that even ended my career.
Wow!
But I took part in the African Cup when we won the gold medal. We played in even a Meridian Cup at South Africa, I think 98 or 99, early 99, which we were second. I think Ike Casillas of Real Madrid was even part of the Spain team that played the final with Ghana. And again, I started my coaching career in 2008. I did my first course in 2008 with, I started attachment with Azakis, and I did my first course in 2008. I think so. It has been almost 14 to 15 years now since I started coaching.
Wow!
And it has been a wonderful journey because I have met a lot of hardship, a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges along the line. But I can tell you that I don't have any regrets in getting into that career or getting into coaching. The only difficulty is that there's no much money in Ghana football. The players are not paid well, the coaches are not paid well. So sometimes it becomes very difficult. But this is the passion for me, and I think I don't regret getting into it.
All right. Thanks for sharing that. Coach, most people, you came to the limelight, like most people knew about you when you started coaching at Karela United. And at Karela United, your team was very good and you made it difficult for away teams, especially to play against your side at Karela United. Can you tell me the secret? What worked for you there very well?
Yeah, it's true. Seriously, people doesn't know me that much. People thought that I just came up. Like they just saw me with Karela. But before Karela, my first team was Sekeni Azakes as an assistant coach, 2010.
Okay.
I think that is the year Azakes, Olympics, and Wise, Sekeni 11 Wise went to relegation. Even at that time, my only basic course. But our coach was sacked. Azakes coach was sacked too as a assistant coach. I took over in the premiers 2010. The first game was against Olympics. We won 2-1. I think Olympics coach was Dauda Lutrot. And the second game was against Kotoko in Kumasi. The Olympics game was played in Isipon. Azakes won 2-1. And I think we went to Kumasi when at that time Harrison Afon of Black Star Film, Niaji, Jordan Opuku, Kabir Moro, the likes of those players were all there. Even Bafojan at that time he was playing for Kotoko. Though he didn't play for that game, we played 1-1. And the coach was, I think, Pakusi Fabian. Before we played against Wise, local Davis, Siki Akona and Odatilampi was the coaches at that time, which we lost 3-1 or 4-1 something before they brought in a new coach. And that is the time also Azakes got to know that I have potential to become a very good coach. So in fact, they helped me to build up my career. So after that, I think I have coached Wasserman in the first division, Usman Kotoko in the first division. I think Samatex in the first division. I've also coached Bechem United was my first coach anywhere after Azakis. After Azaka is that I was assistant coach before I became head coach in the first division. I've not been um, assistant coach anywhere that I've gone. So I may be through Karela because we are four people got to know me. But I've been in the system for some time.
All right. So at Kerala United, can you tell me the secret of why your team was very good and why they made it difficult for away teams?
The only secret is that I'm somebody who is very competitive. I always want to win. So the truth is I don't play with my job. I make the players very serious. I make sure that they are disciplined. They have a right, mentality, a right mindset to work. They come out with good work ethics. It's all about that. In Karela, I can tell you that about 95% of the players that we used that season, that's 2 years ago, were all first and second division players who don't have even the premiership experience.
Wow.
I can tell you about the captain, Kojo Adai, who was the captain with Karela. I can tell you about Omar Bashiru and Augustin Randolph. They are the only players. I can say that they were the old players in Karela. I met them, and also they had the premiership experience. Apart from that, all of them are new players. And those three players, one super on command first team play. The rest are all second and first division players who are playing. So I think that you just have to be yourself. First of all, yes. If you're a coach, you have to believe in yourself and be yourself. Do your job. When you are not good, they can sack you. I didn't give my mind to anybody. I focused on what I think I can do to get results. And it yielded results. I can tell you, we played most of our away games that we played. We drew with Hearts in a way. We drew in Kotoko in a way. We drew with the Olympics. We drew with Ash Gold. We drew with RTU. We drew with a lot of points. And we won only 2 away games. That is against King Faisal and Wafa. So, but we are able to, at least get that fourth position. So it's all about hard work and discipline. And again, you just need to believe in yourself as a coach. You have to be yourself. You can't take certain people's knowledge to work.
Yes.
It will not last.
Yes.
Just be yourself. Work with your own knowledge and the experience that you have gotten. Add them to it. I believe that at the end.
You talked about your principle and how you want your team to play. It didn't seem to work perfectly for you at Olympics. What went wrong?
Oh, it went perfectly.
Okay.
It went perfectly because one, the main objective is to survive in the Premiership. I did not start the season with the team. I did not recruit any player.
Yeah, that's true.
I met the team halfway. I played 16 matches. The previous coach, I think, played 18 matches. When I went, after 18 matches, the team had 23 points. I played 16 matches. I had 22 points. And again, we all know that Ghana, the second round is 3 times difficult than the first round. It's true. It's a fact.
It's a fact, yes.
The second round of games for Premiership, whether in the first division or second a Premiership, it's so difficult. So, and again, don't forget that as you have been you have been there in the middle of the season. When you go to any team in season, it's always difficult. It's going to be difficult because one, having an echo change the mentality of certain players and the team, and maybe if you don't like it, you have to go there with your philosophy, what you believe in, and all that. There are certain things you need to change when the league is going on, and when you also have to produce good results. It makes it very difficult. So you need to manage it at a very at a point that can also give you results. So it's never going to be easy. In fact, I got that experience since I went to Olympics, and I can tell you that the most difficult job I have done in my career is the Olympic job, which is also just 5 months.
Wow.
Because I signed up to the end of the season. I can tell you that it's so difficult because you can see a player performing very well today. The next day, it's a player that you can't even use any words to describe. So it's like an on and off behavior from certain players. But it all comes, so you get to know all these things or get the also experience because you don't know the players. You just met them. And you have to play the league, you have to produce results. So that makes it very difficult. But at the end, um, I and the rest of the Tinker team, including the management, were able to, keep the Olympics status in the Premiership, which was the main objective. So I think it was very, very difficult. I don't think it was bad. He played 16 matches, 6 wins, 6 draws, and 4 losses. I don't think it's bad for somebody who have to go in season and change a lot of things to make sure that the team stay in the Premiership and get the right result. It's not going to be easy all day.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. Coach, we just have a few more questions. Can you please tell me about your time with the national setup? Like, how is the experience like being a coach for of one of the national teams? So, like being involved with the national team. Can you tell me how the experience and how it feels like?
Seriously, the national team is quite different from having your own club or the club football.
Okay.
The national team, the players come within a short time and they have to play a game to come up to results. So national team is about structure.
Okay.
Because one, you are not the ones to teach the boys what to do, but you can only tell them how do you want them to play, because any player that has been selected is already a good player. So when they come, what you need is to, direct them and give them the structure they have to stand on it to play and get results.
Okay.
And again, national team, you can't also manage the players like managing your own club players. So that is the difference. So I also learned a lot being with I've been with I think the National U15 before I went to the Black Galaxies. And again, as I was assistant as well, I can learn from the coaches as well and some of the things that also goes on there. The next thing is that in your own team, they don't have that money to hire video analysts and physical trainers and so many things.
Yeah.
And so many people or so many let's say workers who work for you a year, technical men. But in the national team, you have all them. So it makes the job also a bit easier.
Okay.
But your club side, like Karela, when I was there was no physical trainer, there was no video analyst. You have to improvise to make sure that you do everything and get the best get the players in a very good form to perform. So it's all about the knowledge that you have, how you see things, how you observe things, and all that. And I believe that if you are a coach anywhere and you are very serious at it, though we lack infrastructures, we lack a lot of gadgets that will help you enable to get the best out of the players. We don't have it. We lack all of them in a club level. But if you are smart to, I also understand that these things are all things that can help you as a coach to achieve and succeed. You don't have them, but you can still improvise to get the best out of the players.
Thank you very much. And before we go, can you please? There are several reports stating that you signed for Bechem United. Will you be able to tell us why you chose to go to Bechem United?
I didn't choose them; they came for me.
Okay.
And again, they were more serious. They showed me that they really wanted me. Two, I've been there before. Fortunately, the CEO, the operations manager, the president of the club, even the assistant coach were the people I worked with when I was there. That is the NAS league.
Okay.
And seriously, I resigned there because there was no league. That is why I resigned. But apart from that, when I worked there, I think there was no problem at all. I liked working there because they gave me the free hand to work. They believe in the youth football or youth players, which I also believe in it. I mean, their concept is what I believe in it. So going there for me was an easy decision to take. But in fact, they spoke to me on Friday, on Saturday, last Saturday, and they sent me a contract. Even in the contract, there's one or two things I think they should have put in it. They went back and came back and they put all those things in it. So they told me that they showed me that they were serious. And also, as I said, going to the team was not an easy thing because I've worked there before and I like working there.
So what is your challenge since you're going to Bechem now? Will you, because Bechem United challenged for the title last season, do you think that puts pressure on you to go there and also challenge for the title ahead of the upcoming season?
There's no pressure, but I think that if you look at the work that the former coach Mingo did, I think I have to commend him. He did a lot of good job with the team.
Yes, he did.
So that makes it tough because if somebody set the target high,
yes,
and you are going there, then you need to meet it and even pass by him before they can see you to be a better coach or a good coach, And so that makes it difficult. But I don't think it's going to be difficult. For one, the style of play, his style of play is that I have the same style of play. The philosophy is the same philosophy. They want to play attacking football. They want to control possession at all times. That is what I believe in. So we have similarities. And again, they have the squad there. I've been given that assurance that they're not going to sell any of their good players in Ghana unless it's outside contract that comes with a big money. So I think that with that, I only have to go there to meet the team. If they have to do any addition, I will know it. And maybe with determination and hard work, I believe it's possible. We can reach where the team want to reach, but it's not going to be easy because Mingo has set the pace already.
Yes. So, what's my last question before we end? Can you please tell me the current state? Talk about the current state of Ghana football and ways we can improve. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. My last question is: Can you just talk about the current state of Ghana football and what we can do to improve the fans, the shareholders, the clubs, and everything?
Yeah, the truth is that when you travel, you can even say that in Ghana, for years started the year football. You have not started doing football.
Yes.
When you travel to get to know a lot of things, that is the truth. But it's always better late than never. The first thing is the major problem with our football in this country is money. Coaches are not paid well, players are not paid well. But between you and I, football is a professional job now. Everything about football now is money. You spending money and getting money. It's like that. So Sikan Kasaba be in football money. Obey in there able progress. That is the truth.
True.
Yeah. So Sika then we can see the direction. So for now, no, I think that we back there, better no Sika. Yes, it's how we do our things. Because the media is always most of the time speaking against negative against the leaders that run football and again the football itself. But the truth, I'm being honest, the truth is that if an investor is somewhere and a media man is saying that the FA people are a bunch of criminals, and you want that investor to invest money in our football, you understand?
I understand what you
Why
mean.
should somebody describe our leaders who take decisions for our football that they are a bunch of criminals? Maybe he's not happy with something, but you can go ahead, forget about those words, and address the issue as it is or as you want to address, rather than describing them as a bunch of criminals.
That's
so
right.
Investor not only trimmer. Do you think you can come and invest money? No. So we all have a part to play. It's not the FA president or the FA people. It's an industry. Industry, we have media, we have coaches, we have referees, we have even supporters are all part of it. And so So we all have to play our part. My brother, I don't know how.
All right.
It's
all
true.
right,
That is the truth.
All right.
You can have genuine issues about FA or anybody. You can address it in a very serene way. Obama will be asked what do you want to say, rather than describing the people who take decisions for it as bunch of criminals. That is too harsh, and you push investors away when media men are talking like that. On your media, on your all the media, some of them and some of the even football people now, let's say, why anti-Kess or anti-F, are all speaking those words. But I think that fine. It's good to have opposition because opposition, it pushes the current people, on their toes. So it's not bad. But I think that there's other things that we can do. Obama, young football, other people can be interested to invest money in it. We need to look at it very well.
So, coach, my last question, then we'll go. Since you're going to Bechem United now, can you name one player that you would love, that if you had the opportunity to get in the league, that's currently in the league, that you would like to be with you? Like, if the club can say, mention any player in the Ghana Premier League and I will sign. Can you mention that particular player right now?
I would say Enzo of Hartlepool. Enzo. I don't know his full name. Enzo. The Hartlepool captain.
Okay.
Enzo.
Okay. Enzo captain.
I like his work rate in. Yeah. I like his work with me. I like midfielders like that. I like aggressive midfielders.
Joseph Enzo.
And he's that.
The midfielder, the one from Ashanti-Go.
Enzo, yes, Hartlepool. No, yeah, from Ashanti-Go before Hart.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him so much because he's so aggressive, and I like midfielders like that. So for him, if I can get him into my team, I'm very glad. Enzo, I'm a coach Black Stars and over Black Stars. I love him. The way his work rate is so amazing. Okay. Yeah, I like midfielders like that. Okay. I always like two midfielders who can do that daily job. That they have that winning ball mentality. So I have always liked him when I watch him play. He's the only player as I'm the Bechem squad other than there.
Okay. Coach,
I'm so glad.
Thank you very much for speaking to me, and I wish you all the best at Bechem United.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a wonderful day.
And you too. Same to you.